Hey everybody, I'm Jameson Hapenenko and I'm glad that you made it to this video. You know, what that tells me is that you're a person that cares about your future, where you're going, and that you're a person that's not willing to just settle. So with that said, I'm sure that you've read probably most of the Robert Kiyosaki books. It could have been Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or maybe even Retire Young, Retire Rich, or the Cash Flow Quadrant. So what I'd like to do though is in this video, I want to talk to you about the Cash Flow Quadrant and how some recent changes have actually made it to where almost anybody can get to the I and the B side of the quadrant. So real quick guys, let's just have a quick refresher on what the actual cash flow quadrant looks like. Okay, so you've got E over here, which is an employee. You've got S, you've got B, and you've got I. So just as a quick refresher, the E stands for somebody that's an employee. You know, you've got a job, you go to work every day. Then over here you've got somebody that's self-employed, somebody that actually owns a job. So they actually own the actual company that they go to work every day in. And in most cases those people are working 50, 60, 70 hours a week, maybe even more, just whatever it takes to get the job done. They're there to do it and get the job done. And they still have some people working for them normally. Over here you've got business owner. Now the business owner type person, that's somebody that actually has a system that they own, and then they have employees that actually run that system for them. And that system makes them money, and they could duplicate that system if they choose. Then down here you've got investor, somebody that basically takes money and turns it into more money. So guys, in this video, like I said, I want to talk to you about how the rules have changed and what's really caused that change, and really how you're going to be able to take advantage of it. So first off, what changed the rules is the invention of the internet. Now, you may think, okay, well, why does that change the rules? So let's go over that first. People that are employees on the internet is normally somebody that's just working from their computer. Now, they may have a skilled trade, they may know how to run, some type of custom software, or maybe write some code, or they build websites for people or stuff like that. But they're normally they work for somebody else, and they're using their skills to actually get that transaction of money for their skill. Then you've got down here, you've got self-employed. Now, usually the self-employed type person is somebody that has some type of product. Now, that could be something that they're buying and selling stuff. They've got a physical product that they buy, then they put it on Amazon, or maybe they even put it on eBay, and they're selling that product. There's drop shipping where people actually get products from companies, and when they sell the product, then they actually ship it to the new owner. There's stuff like that. There's all kinds of different ways that self-employed people make money on the internet as well. But normally, they're having to work, like I said, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 hours a week, depending on what they're doing and how much money they're wanting to make. But they're still having to work in their job. They're self-employed. They own their job. Then you've got business owners up here. Now, the way a business owner works on the internet is it's normally somebody that has put together their own e-product. Now, you may be thinking, okay, what the heck is an e-product? This guy's speaking Chinese to me. So here's the best way I can explain what an e-product is, because a lot of people have a hard time grasping their mind around it, but this is the best example I've come up with. Now, think about, there's a company called Netflix. Now, if you're not familiar with Netflix, Netflix is a company that, when they first started, they had a website where you could actually go on the website, you'd pay a small monthly fee, and you would pick whatever movies, DVDs you wanted to watch. Netflix would send those DVDs to you, and then as soon as you were done watching them, you'd put them back in the envelope and you'd ship them back off to Netflix. But now, just in the last several years, is when Netflix actually has put together where you can go onto your smart device, you can go onto your iPad or your tablet, you can go onto your smart TV, and you can download that e-product, that DVD, in an e-product form directly from the internet to your TV or to whatever device you're using. And there's a money transaction that takes place. So think about that, guys. With that money transaction that took place, this is where the big changes come in. Now they don't have to worry about having a facility to ship that DVD from. They don't have to worry about any type of postage. They don't have to worry about handling. They don't have to worry about packaging. They don't have to worry about any of that stuff. They're still probably doing it. There's still probably some people out there that are getting DVDs in the mail, but That's probably few and far between. But think about that. That's how the rules have actually changed. Now, what's interesting is that with that changing of the rule, a lot of people have started doing that on the internet. Now, what normally happens online is that a person will create a product. They'll create an e-product here. And then normally, they'll either distribute that product themselves, or they'll find a marketer. Over here they'll find a marketer to distribute that product for them. But what happens when they find the marketer to distribute that product? The marketer usually puts a system together, or maybe even the person that created the e-product has a system, and then the marketer gets it out there for that person. And normally this marketer will make anywhere from maybe 10%, maybe up to 50 or 60%, let's say. So that marketer is actually making some money on it. So then this money comes out of the person who created the e-product, and then it gets to the end consumer. And so there's a money transaction that takes place here, and there's a money transaction. This money goes back to this person, and this person gets to keep some of that money that came out of there. So what's interesting, guys, is that there's a certain company that just recently came out with a system that you can actually purchase to get you on this side of the quadrant. So what this company has done that I've been working with directly is they put together a system, and this system, you can actually purchase this system from them for $25. And here's the catch, is kind of think about this for a minute, kind of like Netflix. Now, you think about Netflix, when they were getting the movies, the DVDs from the movie industry, they had to have paid probably a lump sum payment to the movie industry, depending on either how many clients they had, or it was probably depending on a contract that they signed. I'm not sure exactly how it went, but that's normally what happened. So they probably paid some type of monthly fee that came out of their earnings of the monthly fee they charged their clients. And so what happens with this system that these guys put together is they put together a system that's in high demand, that sells for $25. Then what they've done is they said, you know what, we're going to give you resale rights, and those resale rights, we're only going to charge you $19 a month for resale rights for that product. And so what happens, guys, is this system right here that's in high demand, you can go and resell it for $25 and make 100% of the commissions. 100% of the commissions, because they're actually giving you the resale rights to that system. So basically what they've done is they've made it to where you can become a business owner. They put you right in this position right here. And their system actually has everything in place to where you can do the selling and telling for you. And then, to where everything is pretty much put together. So guys, what I'd like to do is I'd like to show you exactly how this system works. I'd like to show you exactly the video that they put together that's going to explain to you exactly how everything works and how you can get the system for $25, and how they actually have other really super valuable products that people are paying tens of thousands of dollars for, that are in high demand, that you can actually get for a really low price, and then you can actually resell those products as well. And so you can get your own e-products from them, and you can say, okay, well, say I want this product here, and then you know what, they have another $100 product. I really like that $100 product you have as well. I'm going to get that product from you as well, and I want resale rights to that. So here's the deal, guys. I imagine Netflix was like this. I'm not 100% sure, but this number never changes. You pay this $19 a month. It never changes. It's just it's a cost to do business. And then as many products as you buy from them for the resale rights, you can sell them over and over and over again. So guys, my wife and I have been using this now for a little while now, and it's worked amazing for us. It's now enabled us to travel and do some really awesome stuff, and spend a lot of time with our kids. And so I'd like to show you this exact system. If you go below this video, there's a link below this video that's going to take you to the video that will show you exactly how this is all set up, to where you can actually get resale rights, you can put your system together, or you can get the system that's already put together, and you can automatically go here, automatically go into the business. Now, guys, we're going to talk about investor part of it too. say this person up here, I want to go into this just so you understand this as well, because I said this whole side basically has changed. So over here, this person, say if they put their e-product together and they wanted to invest their money that they're making. So since they made money so easy and effortlessly, say they said, okay, well, I want to duplicate this and I want to start another one of those over here, okay? Same process, they start it up again and they make even more money off of putting another system. So now all of a sudden they own another business. Like up here, you got your business owner, so now they're a second business owner. They have two businesses going. So that's what's unique about this system, guys, is that their system says, okay, well, you know what? We have a $100 product here. If you want to get that $100 product, that's like buying a whole nother system. So you actually own another business. You actually you pretty much turn into another business owner because you just upped your income by $100. Every time you sell that, it's another $100 income for you. And so, guys, what I'd like for you to do is click that link below this video, check that out, and since I actually work directly with this company, I'm actually going to be giving you a call on the phone if you decide to get the system, and I'm going to coach you through exactly how I leverage it to take advantage of this, to take advantage of this, and you know, it's basically something that I can be wherever I want to be. I can spend time with whoever I want, and it's because I leverage systems and I leverage, you know, I work actually a system. I have a system that works for me, just exactly like this is up here. So, guys, that's the change. That's what's been so impactful about, you know, we've never seen this before in history, and it's because, you know, think about it. Years ago, when you wanted to rent a movie, you know, we talked about Netflix. When you wanted to rent a movie when I was growing up, you had to go down to the local supermarket or, you know, one of the stores, and you had to get a VCR. If you remember those, you had to get them in this bag, right? And you brought the bag home because we couldn't afford a VCR. You brought the bag home, and you'd buy the I forget even what they call them. It was like those big old brick-looking things with the tape in them. VHS, I think. You'd put that inside that thing, and you'd hook it all up to your TV, and you'd watch a movie. Guys, with the invention of the internet, you can see a natural progression. You can see that we've come from bag VCRs to, you know, Netflix, to where they're sending it to you, to now, you know, e-products. So what I'd encourage you to do is, you know, if you want to get on this side of the quadrant, you know, even if you're an employee right now, or even if you're a business owner that's working 80 hours a week, you know, get the system, find out how this stuff works, take advantage of this, because this is going to put you ahead of everybody that's, you know, in a few years from now, there's more and more people going to have this knowledge, and they're going to be trying to race you to get there. But now you can actually do it for yourself for a low cost of $25. You can see exactly how it works, and you can be ahead of the learning curve, guys. You can be ahead of the learning curve to where you say, you know what, I want to build my own product just because I've done it. I've done it before. I built my own product, and it's actually pretty cool. It doesn't work near as good as this system. I don't make near as much money on my products as I do with this, but that's why I'm showing you this, is because it's really cool. It's unique. Nobody else has ever done it before. There's actually, now I think two, maybe three people have tried to copy this, what these guys have put together, but nobody can compare to it. Nobody. Nobody even comes close because of the way this is set up, and really the owners of the company. They actually came from, you know, the side where they worked out, you know, and they were doing stuff online. They weren't actually somebody that's going to build this up just to sell it. So, guys, I encourage you to click that link below this video. It's going to absolutely change your life, and I'll be connecting with you shortly after you get all set up. All right, we'll see you on the next video.